Now here's this maple tree we cut up and drug out of here with the Massey Ferguson a couple days ago. We used those 18-inch log tongs that we got on Amazon. So I measured the diameter of this, which is around 16 inches. And then what I do is I use this chart to determine roughly how many cords of wood is in one tree. Once I did the calculations, around 16-inch diameter at breast height, 80 feet was the height of the tree, is what I'm guesstimating. And it says that we should be able to fit, or we should get 0.69 cords of wood out of that. My firewood rack is 10 feet by 4 feet, and I cut them into 16-inch. So it should be 53 cubic feet per rack. So each rack is 4/10 of a cord of wood. It should give us 1.7 racks of firewood. So I'll cut a limb here. I just need a stick. So I make sure I do my 16 inches. Got the old Husqvarna 435 X Torque, means nothing to me. It's got a sharp chain and it cuts wood. That's all I need. Well, there we have it. That took about 2 1/4 tank of gas there. Some of this is a little punky. This one log's rotten. You can see it. I have each one measured out. It's my rack up here. I have everything so tight, which is not good. You're supposed to have air between them. I understand that. But in order for me to get as much as I can in there without going sky high, it's just easier to stack them when they're not up over your head. 16 inches works the best. I can just put them butt to butt, whatever you want to call it, and I can fit 14 racks under that pavilion up there. That gives me 6 cords of wood. You know, if you go a little longer, an inch here, an inch there, 14, racks with an inch or inch and a half here and there, it really adds up, messes it up, and then you have a nightmare on your hands. All right, here we go. No choke. Just that easy. All right, so that's it. That's a half. And if you look out there, there's some turkeys way out there coming down in that food plot. But that's the clover that we planted this spring. Well, there's 2 trailer loads. Not quite full. I gotta get it up over here. You can see that's how high I stacked all of these. And then look how much you can see now because of how much it shrunk after it dried. So at least I know that stuff's dry. Look at that. Before I had it, like I said, it was up above as high as I can go. So I only have one rack, which is 4/10 of a cord, and that tree was supposed to give us almost 7/10. There's still a bunch down there, but it's not going to equal 7/10. And we have that limb in there too. All right, let's measure this here. 80 feet just seems too long. I have my 50-foot tape. Right here is 50. Right there's 50. There's the tree. All right, so up there's the tree. 50 was right in there. And here we are. Here's the end of, here's the tree top. Here's the top of it, 40. Huh. So it ended up being 90 feet. I thought I was way overestimating the length on that. That's why I went down and measured it. But we filled up one rack. That was 4/10, and then we have all this right here and this over here that hasn't even been split yet because the rain came. So 90 feet, subtract 10 feet, because the first 10 feet, I wouldn't even count that because of how bad it was. And it was kind of close, I guess, at the end. So thanks for watching. We'll see ya.